Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about how my business and myself as a business leader had to adapt during this time of quarantine and lockdown of our province and our country and many countries around the world. COVID-19 is doing things or making us think about how we do things in ways that we never would have been pushed to do before. So there's a lot of good that will come out of it, of course, but I think I really wanted to take you through what I've done and what I've kind of managed to achieve each week in response to when we think we may be opening and what we're going to need to do as a business to be a viable business when we reopen fully. So if you'd like to hear more about that, then let's get started. So we closed our doors. We actually turned patients away, sadly, on Monday morning, March 16th. We were mandated to close our clinic later that night, that evening, and we knew it was coming, we just didn't know when, and we just felt that given the circumstances, it was important to just close. The first thing we did when we closed that day, of course, was to contact all the patients in the immediate near future. So they really understood, and every patient got a personalized phone call. If we couldn't reach them that way, they certainly got an email or a text, and that has been going on for weeks. And it was just a matter of, again, everybody kind of scurrying. We had a team meeting before we left that day on that Monday, and that really kind of helped my team deal with the fact that yes, they're probably going to have to be laid off. I was going to hire them back as soon as I could. We didn't know what kind of government funding or any sort of support we were going to get at that time. So we felt, there's going to be a mad rush here for unemployment insurance. So everybody kind of got on that bandwagon very quickly, and everyone was, very understanding. And it was very sad for me though, because I feel like it's my duty to care for them and make sure that they have a good income to support their family. And so I felt like a really bad mom. I mean, I do that to myself anyway some days because I am a mom too, but it was those kinds of feelings that I had to come to grips with. So that really, was hard. The other thing was just dealing with how we're going to deal with emergencies. Calls were still coming in, so we did manage to, we were checking the messages every day. A lot of patients were reaching out to me because I have a big following on social media, and a lot of my patients are somehow connected to me through social media. A lot of patients really just reached out to me through Facebook, Messenger, direct message, Instagram. So that was good. I mean, again, that's how we've been doing it all along, and we're still there. So we've added some things that I want to share with you. The first thing we had to do was get organized, and getting organized meant a number of things. First off, it meant modifying the message that people saw online. So that would be website, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. I created content for all areas. Specifically with the website, we created a pop-up which said, we're temporarily closed. This is how you can reach us, and this is what constitutes an emergency. We have recently, though, put a little chat box in the bottom corner of our website, which means that they can really direct message us a lot faster. So we've been doing that through a company called HubSpot, and that has been amazing because we can actually tailor the messages. We get the messages much quicker than if we had just done, regular email. Another thing was, again, creating posts, blogs, stories, all kinds of things about our closure and, how they could reach us. A lot of my patients are connected with me through social media, so it was awesome. I've really gotten a lot of messages. It's daily, of course, it's nonstop, but it's, again, a way that making sure that my patients know that they can reach me. We did through Facebook specifically join a group called caremongering instead of what you think of fear-mongering, which is a lot of negativity on social media. There's been groups across Canada, and I'm not sure where else, but created called caremongering, and that means where professionals and people who think they can offer some help have joined. And that, again, as a professional, I've on that platform in order to provide advice and put any sort of messaging there that maybe that could be helpful for people. I also created, because April was Oral Health Month, videos, tips, tricks, things to keep people motivated about their oral health, again to show that I cared about the community and that I cared about people's oral health. It's going to be a while before, of course, people get back, and it's something that I think is really important. And on a more recent note, the team has actually done drop-offs to different houses of some of our patients who did have some appointments that were coming up with the hygienist and myself, and just dropped off things, again just motivating people and keeping them inspired. Now if someone wanted to get in touch with us, again I would message them, but there's a way now through our Instagram and through our website that they can actually have a virtual consultation. And so what we did is we set up a landing page on our website, which when you click a link in my Instagram or you go straight to my website, you'll see you can have a virtual consult. So I get ability for the patient to upload photos or video of the problem, which is always helpful for me to have that, and then of course their name and their email. So that puts them in touch with either myself directly or one of my team members, which can then again figure out the best way we can help. We have been seeing patients for emergencies, and that has been a very strict protocol of them coming into the clinic. Patients have to, again, come by themselves, wear gloves, masks when they enter. Any forms are filled out, everything's done just right in the operatory. And again, they wash their hands or hand sanitize before they leave. And again, there's no stopping at the reception desk to pay or anything like that. We're going to deal with that later. We just wanted people to come in and safely, get the care that they needed and get out as fast as possible. Again, as a dentist and as a business owner, I want to make sure that my team and my patients or my customers are protected. So we've been really trying to follow the guidelines as much as possible. We have had a hard time though for long-term. Once we do go to open, we're having a hard time getting organized, finding all the right PPE that we're going to need. So that's something that's been ongoing for that. My team is amazing. They have been really helpful in just going out on their own and doing things like taking extra CE courses and getting informed and getting themselves sort of set up so that they have the time now. They really want to be prepared for when we reopen. So they've really invested on their own time and energy into communicating with each other. We've had Zoom calls weekly with the team, and we've really shared our knowledge and been excited. A couple of my team members actually have even graduated for some courses that they did, some more intense courses, and it just really shows the level of commitment to the profession. So I'm really proud of them. As far as getting help, I've received, because we're a digital smile design clinic, I'm part of a group of incredible people and within the DSD family who are trained in how to message and how to talk to your customers and clients. So I've been getting a lot of help from digital smile design. I also hired a coach specifically for our Invisalign patients. Our Invisalign patients is a whole nother sort of area because they're ongoing and they need more product on a weekly basis. So a couple of things that we did there. Again, we hired Allison with Clear Aligner Coaching, and she has been incredible. She's helped us think of you need to think of a new type of way to both communicate and set up and organize which patients need aligners, when they need them, and all that. So we actually designated one of our team members to be our Invisalign concierge, and she's really reached out and she's got a really good handle now on all of our patients and who's going to need to see me right away when we get back and who can go a lot longer. So we've really mailed out aligners to patients. We've done deliveries. I've done deliveries to homes. I did consult as well with leaders and dentists from across the world, all over, to see what I could do. I didn't try to think of things on my own. A lot of these ideas and some things came from some of my colleagues, wonderful colleagues, and myself doing CE throughout this time. So we have a new mission statement that's carrying us through this time, which is here for our patients, here for our community, together as a team, stronger, better than ever. And we've actually created a video for that that we're going to be putting out as well. Again, all the messaging, everything I'm trying to do is, you know, the same. It's consistent and it's across all mediums. So I think that's really made a big difference, and it's just never it never hurts to ask for help, and that's what I've done, and I think I'm really grateful for what we've received and what we're doing together as a team. It's wonderful. I hope that was inspiring. I hope in some way it helped you. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the message box below. I appreciate so much your watching this video, and again, if you can take anything from it, let me know. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.